Good morning, Ralph. Why was Jeff Skinner not on the ice this morning?
He was on the ice this morning. He skated with the taxi squad.
Is Jack Eichel just maintenance this morning as well?
Yes. It's the way this season is and the way the games are coming at us. We're monitoring each individual in a different way, and we just felt for the game tonight it was better for him to pass on the pregame skate today. But you all need to be ready for all kinds of situations where we break routine for what we feel is more like a playoff pace coming at us almost now. Finding different ways to gather energy, especially on the high minute guys, that could be quite regular moving forward right now.
But Ralph, why was Skinner with the taxi squad when you had Tage with the regular group? Is there a reason for that?
The group skating today will be the group warming up tonight and or playing. Toby Reeder will not be in the game tonight. He skated in Jack's spot there, and we wanted to just test it, but he will be out tonight. And we just do the pregame skates with the 20 players that will be a part of the roster tonight.
Ralph, for the last couple of days, it seems like, or last couple of games, I should say, it seems like things are kind of at least working in your favor. What do you attribute to some of that success you guys have had these last two games? Is it some of the lineup changes? Is it guys are finally getting their legs back from the COVID layoffs? Yeah. Just what's been going on these last couple of games, even in that loss to the Islanders?
Yeah, no, the loss to the Islanders was really disappointing and painful because it was actually a good game. So I agree, Paul. We've had three games where we're much closer to being the team we want to be. And, the COVID reentry is different for every team. I thought we really had trouble finding our timing, our legs early in the reentry. And we do take courage out of the consistency of the 5-on-5 game. Our power plays continued to fire, and we've had great goaltending. So all elements that we want to keep that momentum going here tonight. The group feels confident today. They have a good air about them, good energy, and we believe there's still a lot of space, upside space for this group. And we're leaning towards a similar lineup due to that productivity, especially in the last two games.
Ralph, John Morrow, what's it going to take to get Jeff Skinner out of your doghouse, and at what point might it become detrimental to this team?
Well, number one, I don't have a doghouse. I don't know really what that is. My job every single morning is to continually try to do what's best for the Sabres with all the information we have, and my trusted circle of coaches and Kevin and Adams and the discussions we have. Of course, I love to share everything all the time with everybody. You guys know I want to be transparent, but there are certain things that evolve in the development of a team or an organization or a group behind the scenes. And every decision is made for the whole, for the group. And the mix of our 12 forwards is as complex as it's ever been because of the taxi squad. We have a huge luxury this year of having multiple extra players around the group, around the team in practice, and we get to see their energy. And the way the 12 forwards have fallen together in the last two games, it's been for what we feel is best for the group on this given day. And again, my job, combined with the attitude and the work ethic of a player, is to work together to find the potential of the player. And may this eventually, when Jeff is called upon again, may we drive him closer to his potential, working together on that solution. But I would say right now the decisions are more for the players that are in the lineup than against anybody else.
Thank you.
Ralph, not to belabor the Skinner point, but have you sat down the last 3-4 days and had a talk with them or anything like that?
Well, there's Bill, what goes on behind the scenes, there's no need for all the processes to be explained. We definitely have a clear, transparent ask. We've had 100 team meetings since the 1st of January of different forms where every player is being informed on the asks and the roles. And there's been conversations where individual roles have been explained. And, our pathway back to the solution, we're going to work on it here behind the scenes. And again, tomorrow's a new day and we'll see how it goes. But we are definitely communicating. But how and when and where and who, that's kind of happening behind the scenes.
Hi, Ralph. I know I asked you this the other night, but I got to ask again. Is there any disciplinary action for this or reason for this with Jeff?
Nope.
No.
Hi, Ralph. Adam Benini. I'll jump off the Skinner theme here for a minute. I want to piggyback on something that Paul Hamilton commented on with regard to Jack Eichel. His frustration, his game, the fact he hit the post the other night. Paul pointed out that he felt like he got a lift from that. I'm just wondering your take on where things are with Jack in terms of his confidence that you've referenced and in terms of his game and his need to produce more from a goal scoring perspective for you.
As long as the team is successful, like we were in the last game, he's fine. It's more, they're walking off the ice after a game. If you've hit the post 3 or 4 times in the crossbar and the team doesn't have enough goals, that will lead to frustration for everybody, but Jack's been really strong in being a good voice for the group and for the team through all we've gone through already in these 16 games. It feels like we've played 50. I'll be honest with you. It's a different feeling right now because of all the distractions we've had. So I think he really was able to build some energy in the last game. And like you said, the posts were almost confirmations of doing the right things, being in the right places, making the right plays, and just being off by millimeters or percentage point. And I liked what happened in his mind following the game and where he is right now. So I'm optimistic he's about to explode, really, quite honestly, and that he's dealt with the re-entry, which was so difficult off the injury he had just prior to training camp, the late training camp, and trying to get into and up to the level that he expects from himself and that we're all used to while we're playing games has not been an easy task. But we feel he's inching ever so close to being where he wants to be. And again, I want to underline the last game was a positive point where I'm expecting another level here today.
All right. Thank you, Ralph. We're all set.
Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the game.